Attention true crime community. True crime community has been infiltrated.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost.
It's compromise.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are.
True crime community has been infiltrated.
Yes, Mr. Yes, Mr. Yes.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
You work in a fucking gym, and you're 45!
I do not want any spies or snitches stuck to my chest.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer. What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
So that's it's the rules, and you can't stick to them. Whatever. Those rules aren't real. You can't stick to them!
Do it my way.
Get ready for the shit show. Smoke them if you got them. Make sure you have your cigarettes. Make sure you have your drinks. Make sure you have all your stuff ready because it's going to be a hell of a day today. Understand me when I say people are fucking sick of this.
I need you again, so stick around. So stick around.
She told her subs and everybody to get ready for the shit show that was going to be put on today. She was well aware of it before it happened. She told you to get your cigarettes, your snacks, and your drinks.
So stick around.
Say that I wasn't including Queen B, okay? I've said that on every single live. I'm not talking about Queen B. I'm not talking about Queen B. Guess what? I was fucking talking about Queen B.
Leave the world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I go. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. You'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love.
Queen B, bring the information on Queen B. We're done with Queen B. Queen B's in my crosshairs. There's Queen B's channel. Queen B thinks she can. But Queen B is reformed. I bet you Queen B gets tricked. Queen B.
Fake PI trash bag bitch is so obsessed with me.
They don't know how we love when we're lying close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I go. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love.
Queen B would think she could.
Anybody at Queen B show earlier.
We talked about Queen B and stuff. I didn't listen to Queen B's.
I heard Queen B. We got bailing on Salty for Queen B, and some people not the Queen B. I don't understand why anybody's afraid of her.
About Queen B over here on Queen B.
Queen B, show her face, show her face, show her face.
That's real rich coming from somebody who wears pantyhose on his face every live.
You'll always be my broken love.
Attention, true crime community. True crime community has been infiltrated.
We are dreaming in the dark.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What y'all doing? I told you we'd be back. I probably won't be on here a long time. You know what I'm saying? We were on here for quite a while earlier, but I didn't want to keep y'all hanging either because I told you guys we'd be back. So I just wanted to pop on. We'll stay on for a couple hours and shoot the shit or whatever. But yeah, I couldn't finish earlier. It was just getting to be too much. So we had to stop at the 4-hour mark, man. That was a whole lot to take in earlier. Shit. That was a lot. What'd y'all think about that shit earlier? Oh, let's see. Corinne gifted 1 membership. Mellow One became a new member. Thank you so much, Mellow One. If you guys got the membership, whoever got Corinne's membership, please tell her thank you. KCG, what's up, girl? What you talking about, Willis? What's going on? I see you in the chat. What's up, girl? What's up, Flava? I popped into your stream earlier and said, what's up? I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Say, hey. I'm getting better about stopping into different streams, you know? Trying to anyways. What's up, CC? Spark Plug and Patty. What's happening? Bear Down Cats. Katie K gifted 20 memberships. Make sure you guys tell her thank you guys if you got one. You guys, we're gonna get to that 1,200. I swear to you, we are. Fuck that channel. So, does anybody in here? Do you guys watch Nonsense? She has I throw a lot of people courtesy wrenches, like from different channels. Like if they don't come in here very often, or if somebody's come in and spoof their account or whatever, or if I've seen it done before, I'll throw a courtesy wrench or something. So Nonsense has one. She's not like a super active mod over here. She has her own channel. She does her own thing, but she was chatting. She had a live today, and it was eye-opening a little bit, and I'm grateful that she talked about stuff for a little bit, because I think it's something that a lot of people still don't even understand. So I do want to say whoever went to her and accused her of being, having involvement with that funky ass channel, I hope it wasn't anybody from here. I mean, I didn't get to see the whole stream, but I really hope it wasn't anybody from the Hive. Because like I said, the best thing to do is not pay it any mind, not pay it no attention. And I just hope that nobody from here blamed you or asked you if you was a part of it, or if you were covering for the person that, what I'm saying, has it. So okay, it was not a Hive member. Good. Okay. I just wanted to be sure. I just, I think it's, like you said, I'm sure they'll be doxxed. It'll happen. It happens every time. I mean, and it is what it is. But, just like you said, I hope when it happens, they can stand on what they said. I hope they can stand on everything they put out. I mean, most of it's fucking one-sided bullshit, but nonetheless, I hope they can stand on what they said. Miss Voodoo gifted 5 memberships. If you guys got one, make sure you tell her thank you. Gone Girl gifted 5 memberships too as well. Make sure if you guys got one, you tell her thank you. I appreciate y'all supporting the Hive. You little Fallons, you. You little Fallons, you. Man, I appreciate you. That's for sure. Yeah, Nonsense. At first, like I said, I really didn't even mess with them girls too much. I'm going to keep it real. Not much, because I didn't really know them. Like that, her, Nunya, and most of the other girls over there. I didn't really know. Am I what here? Let's see here. Open mind. Oh, no, baby. We just had one snake. One snake. That's all. Well, I'd say 2, maybe 2. But that's about all. Are you getting a taste of your own medicine, stealing other people's work and claiming it as your own? Because you'll get called out every single time for that. Van girl, van life. With your crazy ass. And then you sent that crazy Michelle lady over here. You need to get your fucking friends. She needs to be in a padded room. Probably right along with you. Fuck. Where do you weirdos fucking come from? That's what I want to know. You're like Cinny. You just fucking pop out of nowhere. You're fucking weird. Stop stealing people's shit. She stole Asgat's work and tried to claim it as her own. Then she went on Deets and made a fucking big fool of herself. Yeah, that was van life, girl. That was her. I'm like, oh my God, you can't be serious right now. You cannot fucking be serious. Right. You're on the wrong side of the street. Shoe the fuck on somewhere. This ain't the This ain't the area for you. Yeah, man, it's fuck. These little stragglers. What the hell? What the hell's going on? And I do gotta ask this: since when, if you cam up on your fucking channel and somebody shares it, is that docs? I wasn't aware, so I mean, I'm really getting confused on what people are claiming to be doxes now. Because I mean, I'm gonna have to pull up.
Must not be a dox if it didn't happen on YouTube. Come on, y'all know that.
Must not be a dox. It didn't happen on YouTube. But did they send you $1 PayPal and ask you to do an interview? Because that's what Uni said was a dox. So it is what it is. Here, let me fix this. Duke boy. Nonsense. I seen you were really upset, and I'm sorry that a soft dox, a limp dox. Either way, though, I'm sorry that you were made to feel that way. I don't know. I know that you're not covering for anybody. I know that you're not covering for Nunya or anyone else. I know that you would have no parts of that. That's not who you are. You do not have an ugly, ugly heart like that. I don't think you would ever even participate in no bullshit like that, even if you were asked, because that's just not who you are. And I don't know. I foolishly trusted Nunya because I thought you guys were close friends, and I trusted you, and that's my own fault. On top of that, I trusted other people too that I should have never trusted, but I guess it is what it is. You live and learn. That's all you can do, right? Let's see here. So anyways, we got a lot to talk about. Do you want me to yeah, Alicia, I seen that. I heard that bullshit, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, sure. I can't look past the shit Laura does. That's not something I can do. I can't. Nope. Can't do it. Anyhow, I heard that Ziggy Bones went over our live stream that we did on hers, or like went over hers and she went over ours. Is that right? Oh, we are all learning a lot, and since my comments get screenshotted, fuck you. I know that's right. But I did ask you, I did come to all you guys and ask you guys, if you don't want the wrench, let me know and I'll take it off. It's no problem. It's no big deal. I don't hold people, accountable for what their wrenches do. So, what I'm saying? If something comes back, if something happens, that's there. We're grown adults. Ain't nobody got control over anybody else out here. And I don't expect you to have control over anybody else. Especially your mods. They're adults just like mine are. That's, what I'm saying? Fuck. That's insanity to even think that you would have control or anybody would be able to control another adult human being on this app. You know what I'm saying? That's just, come on, man. That don't even make no sense. Yeah, I just don't want you to be, or anybody else to be, caught up in the bullshit, or, you know what I'm saying? I just don't, how, like, they tried to say, well, Blank screen's your mod and he's doing this, and this, and whatever. And, all pissed. And I'm like, okay, but he's a grown adult. You need to take that up with him. So that doesn't have nothing to do with me, but I just wanted to make sure that if anybody didn't want it, they can they can let me know. No hard feelings. there was a couple that I did take off, you know what I'm saying, that I just felt, didn't want to be here anyways, so why have them on there, I don't want to force anybody to fucking be around that don't want to be here. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. All in all, if you became friends with somebody and you guys fell out and that person decided to share your messages, would you be, would you stand on everything you said? Would you be okay with it? I'm just curious. Okay, sorry about that. I had to do what now here? Let's see. I'd stand on it, but be incredibly hurt in the process. It's a violation. Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, so also another thing too is, when you're talking to one of your friends opposed to talking to 600 people, that's a little different too, don't you think? Wouldn't you have a different conversation with your friend behind closed doors? It would be a lot different behind closed doors than it would be in front of 500 people, right? Yeah, it has been. It's been very hurtful and I didn't realize that Nonsense was so upset and hurt by it. I didn't know that there was so many people. I understand that the subs were really hurt, but as far as like other creators, I know that there were creators that, what really hurt me the most was that people used a situation that I tried to do something good for somebody who was very important to this community and very important to me and other people, and it not only did it backfire on me, but they tried to make it into a bad negative thing, and there was nothing negative about it. And it just was fucked up. Yeah, I was doing the same Chronicles. She had a good live stream today. Nonsense had a really good live stream today. Matter of fact, I'll drop her link in here too if you guys want to go check it out or watch it. So I'll drop it in here and you guys can go check it out later when you get time. It's a pretty good live though. It's a pretty good live stream. Puts a little bit of stuff in perspective, kind of, I did. I heard her say that she's not helping anyone with this bullshit. She has no involvement in this bullshit. She's not. I mean, she did contact Nunya and let her know she was doing this live, but as far as I'm understanding, they're not friends. They don't talk every day, but she wanted her to know that she was doing this. As far as she was letting her community know, she doesn't have any involvement in this channel or anything to do with it at all. And I don't know who. I mean, I don't know who went at her about it, but I just think they will be exposed in due time. It happens every time. We've been around long enough to know that. So for those that are worried about it, I would stop worrying so much about it, because again, like I said, they'll be exposed. But can they stand on what they say? Can they stand on the shit they started? Because like Nonsense pointed out, it takes a hateful, nasty motherfucker to do that kind of shit to somebody during Christmas, during the holidays. And a lot of the same motherfuckers that have turned their fucking back were the same ones sitting up on this fucking panel who had no qualms to go ahead and talk all that bullshit. Rooting on me, go ahead, do a lawsuit, do a fund. We'll help. Yeah, it's not even worth it to watch them. They're fucking lame. Are the same ones that are like, oh, this isn't right. It's a scam, when they know damn the fuck well it's not. When they know damn the fuck well my lawyer, Burnt Toast, comes out and reads my stuff from my attorney every time when she gets it from the courthouse. So you can't sit here and tell me I'm a fucking lie and I'm a scam when the shit gets read every time it comes out. Anytime something new drops, it's getting read out. Matter of fact, Tiger Talks just dropped a new video, and it's actually really good. It's a really good video. Matter of fact, I'll play that too real fast while we're... This is the new... She did the new... oh, well, you know what? No, she just dropped this. So I'll share her link and you guys can go check it out. That way she can get her views and stuff, because she's just starting her channel, like getting it going. I don't want to take her views. But there's the link. So you guys make sure you guys, tap that link and put it in so you guys can go watch it. It's about 30 minutes long, but you can always put it in 1.25 speed too. Keep it going. Now, as far as like cam slip, so if you have a cam slip or you go have a live or whatever on your StreamYard and you cam up, is that a dox? Either way. I just need to know. Yes, Tiger Talks did an amazing job. Yes. She did. She was busy the other day. She was gonna come up here and talk when all that stuff happened, but she was busy and had other obligations, so I don't blame her. I didn't really give her a lot of warning that we were doing a live about it anyways. So she didn't have time to, work around it or kind of schedule around it. But then again, I didn't, call her and say, hey, we're doing this. You want to come up right now? Yeah, if you cover your camera, it wouldn't be an issue, but some people don't. It's not a thing. Like Nonsense said, she came here with a voice changer and her picture. People thought she was like 3 or 4 or 5 different people. And, she ended up getting doxxed and pulled the camera down, and she does live streams and shows her face every time now. Is that because you were doxxed, Nonsense? Is that why you do that? Or when that happened, or... Hold on, you think it's a dox if you want to be anonymous. So if a creator's doing a live stream right now, so say I'm doing a live stream, right? And I flip the camera on, and then I shut it off, and I'm like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. And you got that picture, or somebody sends you that picture. Is that a dox? I'm sorry, I can't agree with it. I just don't. I know that's a cam slip or you camming up on your live stream. Either way, though, that's not a dox. That's you didn't cover your camera and cam slipped, or you were camming up, one or the other. And I don't know which, but I can tell you right now, in my opinion, that's not a dox. But we'll get the opinion of the chat so we can see where y'all stand on this. Let's see what's going on first before we even go there and talk about it. Oh. Guessing B Thug Thizzle's in bed. He's probably already laying down half asleep. You guys, there was this we're just gonna shoot the shit, go over different stuff, that's for sure. There was they found a bunch of unmarked graves behind was it the prison? I think they said. All right, hold on. Okay, we'll go with this one. If a creator, okay, so I was gonna put the cams up, but even that's not a question. So what we have here is if a creator has a cam slip and you receive or send it, is that a dox? Okay, there's our question. That's our poll. There we go. All right, there we go. As described, I don't think it's a dox. Slip lock no more. Okay. Let's see, Captain Hampton. It is unfortunate when cam slips happen, but it is not a dox. You can't dox someone when it's their own camera that they shared it. Yeah, on their own live stream. Mississippi or Alabama, is that where the, okay, that's where I was talking about those unmarked graves are at. Okay, so if someone can get your name, address, phone number, identifying information from the picture of your face, that's the only way it's a dox. So if you show your face on your live or you have a cam slip on your live and people can use that to identify you, you consider that a dox? I was just trying to understand if that's what you're saying or if that's what you mean, because I don't know if that's what if I'm understanding it wrong. All right, we got 530 people right here, right? Okay, we'll do half. We'll do half the chat. So right now we got 24% for yes and 76% for no. Community poll here. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna see how you guys feel about it, where y'all stand about it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hold on a sec. Let's see here. Did I share the wrong one? Oh, okay. You did too. Tiger Talks. Did you just drop another one? Okay, part 2. Did I share part 1 or part 2? Look at you, got me confused. Shoot. Okay, she did 2 parts, all right? Tiger Talks did 2 parts. I think I shared the first part. Was to share the second part, But I'm gonna share both. I'm gonna share both of them just in case. Oh, here, I'll pin the link too real fast. Sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I didn't have that pinned. Look at me, I'm slacking here. Hold on. Duke, cut it out, boy. All right, there's the link. There we go. Hold on one second. All right, so Tiger Talks has two do your thing, whatever you decide to do, or go watch it when she drops it, like for everybody. Maybe she does it for her members first or something. If you don't have time, or you don't have the money to buy a membership, then maybe wait until she does it public or something. I don't know how she runs her channel. I'm not sure. So, whatever. I don't know. It got sent out to a lot of people. Hey, Miss Tiger Talks. Do you keep these on members only for like 24, 48 hours? Is it going to stay there? How does your channel work, baby? I think I shared the first one, but I was going to share the second one too. I just didn't know if you wanted me to share them both on my description. You know how you put them in. I always forget. I need to have somebody remind. Here, I'm going to show here. I'll just share them both back to back. And then you guys, I'll put them in the description too. I'll go stick them in there right now real fast. Okay, so here's number one. That's the one here. And she does a really, really good job. So let's see here. Number two is right here. She puts a lot of time and energy into these, so I completely understand. If they stay on members only, then it stays on members only. She does a really good job on them. So either way, thank you. I appreciate you making these. I appreciate you putting them out. And there's both links for number one and number two, part one and part two. So if you get time later or something, go check it out. Go check them out. However you got to, whatever you got to do. Hold on. Let me go let Gia in. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to leave y'all hanging. All right, let's see here. Where's our poll at? Let me go back to this bad boy and shut this off. Okay, we got, let's see here. 341 votes, no 71%, yes 28%. So, okay, that's where you guys stand on it. Okay. All right, well, if you call it a poll, Betnini will remind you. Yeah, she definitely reminds me every time. She likes them. She They're her fave. Sounds like it, but it ain't. Yeah. Well, either way, I just wanted to get some opinions. That's all. Anyhow, what are y'all doing on the Lord's Day? How's things going? What's up? What's happening? Fill me in on everything that's been going on in these YouTube streets last 4 hours I ain't been on here. I know there was a couple people mad earlier. I'm sorry I upset you. You guys want to finish this shit with Ziggy? Or you want to let it go? You want to move forward? You want to move on? What do y'all want to do? You guys want to watch the second one or just leave it at the first one? Or what y'all want to do here? Move forward, move on. Okay. We will keep it moving then. We will definitely keep it moving. I know that's right, Lip Lock. That's the best way to do it. Hey, that's what's up right there. Laying in bed, getting stoned, boom. Listening while eating some snacks, bam. That's what I'm talking about, chick. That's what I'm talking about. Best Sunday night, huh? Sunday fun day. All right, so there was let's see here. There's a couple different things on here. Let's see. Let me go back in here because I'm like, we got to talk about this later. We've got to talk about this. So, okay, hold on now. Look, did you guys hear about this? I got to ask you guys. It says it was 8 days ago. This was 8 days ago, so I'm sure you guys probably heard about it if it's like that recent. But it says cops discover missing kids hidden on a predator's compound, y'all. On a predator's compound, yo. They find these kids in fucking barrels. Like hidden. I was like, this is fucking disturbing. This has got to be wrong. You heard about it too, Ninny? See? Girl. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They got, Here, let me flip it on real quick and show y'all. Because this, woo, it's too much. It's too much, y'all. I'm like, oh no, this is terrible. So I don't know if they put it out 8 days ago, if it happened 8 days ago, but I'll tell you right now, we need to be checking and seeing if it happened 8 days ago, or did they just put it out 8 days ago? Because it's pretty damn bad when they talk about it. We ain't going to watch the whole thing because it's too fucking long, but I'll tell you right now, we're going to watch a little snippet of it so you guys can see. So basically the mom or the, oh, it's fucking disturbing, man. All right, here we go. Let's flip this motherfucker on real quick. All right. So, okay, she says we wanted to survive. Listen to this.
We wanted to survive the coming up apocalypse.
So wait, they're in a like a red box or in a blue bucket like you two?
In a red box. Did they call them their wives? He goes, yeah, he called them their wives to make his stuff.
Anybody that left would be killed.
I'll take it up in the helicopter and throw it out. We're just dangling until he tells us where the hell they are.
Did you hit the 4 kids that were in a barrel?
I don't have
No more little girls out here.
No.
When Utah police were caught.
Oh, tell me that ain't yeah. Tell me that ain't terrible. Tell me that is not terrible. I'm like, oh no. That's no. No. And earlier, I don't know, for some reason, I guess the jerks immediately thought I was like talking about them or whatever, that they, because I was talking about 6 Up because I don't like them or something. No, I was talking about 6 Up because that's what Ziggy had went live about and was talking about. She was doing all this, craziness. It had nothing to do with you guys because I don't fuck with y'all. I mean, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where you guys got that from or who told you that or where that came from, but that's a fucking lie. I don't know. I have no idea who said that, but I see you trying to get attention. Yeah, it's the same bullshit. I mean, it's the same fucking bullshit. Every time. Same shit. Day in and day out. I don't think Nonsense lives up there unless she heard about it on the news or something. Is that what you mean? Or is that what you're asking? Right. That's what I was going to say. Blank ain't worried about them. Shit. They might have just thought they found some pictures or whatever, but I promise you he ain't worried about them. But I'm sure Betty's loving everybody doing her light work. I'm sure she's having a ball and laughing at you guys too. Like, fuck it. Let them do it. They're stupid enough to do it. I mean, I'm embarrassed looking at you know what I mean? About any of this shit. God, I know other people got to be embarrassed. Shit. It's fucking ridiculous. Not only that, did it go on forever and then unnecessarily a long ass fucking time. You guys, what'd you think about Dictum getting caught earlier? What'd you guys think about that? Did you know she was in here trolling us? Did anybody have any idea that it was her? I bet y'all probably had no clue, no idea. Cappy's like, she got the good troll on us. She did a good troll. She got us, didn't she, Patty? She sure did. Shit. Let me tell you something, though. When you come up here and you're on this platform and shit, I mean, once you become a creator, you're no longer just a sub, I hear this certain person saying, well, I'm just a sub. No, you're not. You have a channel. You're not just a sub. You're not just a sub anymore. You're a creator at that point. From that point forward, that's what I was told. I mean, that's what I was told. What's up, B-Tim?
Hey, what's up?
What's
I got 15 minutes. What's up?
I figured you was already laying down chilling.
I was getting ready for bed.
I was. Did you hear about that shit in Utah?
No, I didn't.
Played it?
I didn't hear about it. What happened in Utah?
Well, there's like some kids they just went and the mom called and said she wanted a well-being check because the dad was supposed to give the kids back. He had them like in barrels and shit, hidden out on his property. Like, it is disgusting.
Jesus Christ,
touching them and all kinds of stuff. Here, I'll go grab the link for you real quick. Hold on.
Utah Doomsday set member. Is that it? I never heard of that story. I see dictums in tons of chats and communities. Yeah, that surprised me that that person was a troll. I had no clue that person was a troll. I like to create my virtual script. Dictum, he is dangerous tonight. Oh, shit. I don't know what's being dangerous. I don't know what's being dangerous.
Wait, what?
It says beat him being dangerous tonight. I'm not being dangerous.
Living on the wild side. What did you do? Drink orange juice instead of water before bed?
No, I don't drink anything before I go to bed, actually.
That's what she meant, living on the wild side.
Yeah, let me see. Stay up living, up danger. Yeah, well, just I figured I'd jump up. But yeah, I mean,
bedtime, they said.
yeah.
What's tell me about those graves, about we were talking about that earlier. I never did get a chance to listen to what you were saying.
Basically here's the video. It's like apparently 215 bodies found in unmarked graves behind a Mississippi jail, and it all started due to, I believe, because like Rabbit reported on this.
I was gonna say that's a lot.
Yeah, like basically it's like Pauper's Field, and it all started because of one individual. I'm just trying to pull the name. I'm trying to remember who it is exactly. One individual by the name of Dexter Wade, basically. That's the whole situation. So, like, basically, the story goes: a mother reported her son missing in March. Police kept the truth from her for months, and this is the article. Search for her son. So basically, this article is like Jacksonville, Mississippi, 7 months of searching for her lost son brought Betterston Wade to a dirt road leading into the woods, past an empty horse stable and a scrapyard. The last time she's seen her middle child, Dexter Wade, 37, was on the night of March 5th as he left home with friends. She reported him missing, and Jackson police told her they've been unable to find him, she said. It wasn't until 172 excruciating days after his disappearance that Betterson learned the truth. Dexter had been killed less than an hour after he left home, struck by a Jackson police car as he crossed a nearby interstate highway. Police had known Dexter's name and hers, but failed to contact her, instead letting his body go unclaimed for months in a county morgue. Now it was early October. Betterstein had finally been told where she could find her son.
That's fucked up. So they killed her son, knew he was missing, did not tell her, and then let the body sit in the morgue unclaimed for months.
Yeah, and apparently it went to this pauper's field in the back of this place, this jail, that story goes on. Now in early October, Betterston had finally been told where she could find her son. She pulled up to the gates of Hines County Penal Farm. Her sister in the passenger seat, a sheriff deputy, and two jumpsuited inmates in a pickup told her to follow them. They bounced down the road and curved into the woods, crawling to the past. And here I can share the article just to show you the pictures they have on the article. And then there's like a news clip about the 250 bodies, because they think like some of the bodies they've been telling, they didn't tell like the families, basically. I mean, I'm trying to look for the article. Where is it? There it is. Here, I'm doing a share screen. So that's the area, basically. So they bounced down the road and curved into the woods, crawling into, and this is where like the unmarked grave was they put down. I think it was. Actually, girl, look at this. Betterston.
How fucked up is that? I would be fucking devastated, man. Straight up.
Yeah, but it's like it gets worse because apparently they're like body bags. They're not like embalmed, and they're like kind of buried in like kind of shallow, if you can notice it. So there's a lot of buzzers around apparently and stuff like that. So the girl look at this. Betterston 65 said to her sister, "Would you believe they would bury someone out here?" The caravan came to the end of the road at another clearing with no more markers. The deputy took one Betterston's hands, her daughter, one of Betterston's hands, her daughter, the other, and they walked to the mounds of loosely packed dirt. They stopped at grave number 627. So this is the grave where her son was buried. Quote, really? Betterston said. She bent over, hands on knees. She cried out, her voice echoing off the surrounding trees. I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. And this is the gentleman that was, killed by being hit by a cop car, and buried into this grave right here. Grown up Jackson Dexter was a sweet little boy, sharp with computers and among classmates and lover of nice clothes, a dreamer who hoped that one day to run his own business refurbishing old cars. That went awire in his teens when he, quote, got lost under the influence of older men who stole cars and did drugs. Betterston said a single mother of 3 who worked at night. Betterston said she wasn't always around for Dexter, but she always bailed him out of jail. He always returned home, Betterston said. Although Dexter's boyfriend aspirations did not come true, he and a girlfriend, Candace Thomas, had 2 daughters who remained a bright spot for him. Even after the couple's romantic relations dissolved, even after Dexter served 2 stints in prison, one for attempted auto theft, the other for armed robbery, according to the Mississippi Department of Corrections, he was released in 2017. When he got out, Dexter remained friends with Thomas, and he was committed and was a committed father, he said. Although Thomas had full legal custody, Dexter talked to his daughter often and visited them in Gulfport, 3 hours away during the summer. They came to stay with him in Betterston's home in Jackson. Quote, he was sweet and loving, especially when it came to the kids, end quote, Thomas said. But prison had clearly damaged him. Quote, you could look in his eyes and see he wasn't the same person, end quote, Thompson said. Quote, I could tell he was struggling mentally. Dexter was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, Betterston said. After starting medication, he decreased his illegal drug intake and stayed home most of the day, cleaning and taking care of the yard. He liked to give homemade ice pops to kids on their street, handed food to people who didn't have homes, and occasionally sold soda and chips in the neighborhood. He rarely left the house for more than a day or 2 without calling, Betterston said. He never showed signs of wanting to hurt himself. He didn't seem like he was in a bad place, Betterston said, but I don't know what happened that particular day. On March 5th, Betterston, a retired Nissan line technician who worked part-time as a home health aide, returned home and found one of her windows broken. She and Dexter argued about it, and around 7:30 p.m. he left with a friend, she said. Days passed without word. On March 14th, Betterston called the Jackson Police Department to report him missing. The decision to call the police was difficult for Betterston. She did not trust them. In 2019, her 62-year-old brother died after Jackson officer slammed him into the ground. The officer was convicted of manslaughter, but is appealing. So that's pretty interesting that situation occurred with a 62-year-old brother who died due to that situation. So, yeah. So her family filed a wrongful death lawsuit accusing Jackson officers of excessive force and attempting to cover up their actions, and accusing the city of failing to properly train and supervise the officers. The city has denied the claims and said it isn't liable for what happened. The officers' lawyers said they acted responsible and lawfully. A federal judge dismissed some of Betterston's claims, and other remain pending in state court. Betterston said her mother advised her not to call the police about Dexter. Quote, Mama told me they're not going to do anything, end quote, Betterston recalled.
Mama told me. That sounds like a...
But I had to do something to find Dexter, and I thought that that was the best way. Investigator came to Betterston's house and took statement. She said she emailed the investigator a picture of Dexter. He left a card with a case number on it. 2 days later, she emailed a different investigator another photo of her son. The original investigator filed an incident report that misspelled Dexter's name as Dester. So they misspelled his name. That's odd. Betterston said she kept in regular touch with the police, asking for updates, requesting that they put the picture on TV. She did her own search, checking out abandoned homes, driving around her neighborhood, asking if anyone had seen him. She never found the friend who left home with him. Dexter's teen daughter daughters and their mother grew frantic, calling Betterston for news. Quote, the girls would ask, did you hear from my daddy? Thompson said, we just kept praying he was all right. Carrie Banks, a close friend of Betterston's, accompanied her on searches of neighborhoods and watched a stress and desperation wore on her. She called someone every week and asked about her child. So she's doing this entire search, and they could have easily identified his by the ID and everything, and they just chose not to and buried him in a pauper's field. Like, actually left him in the morgue, unclaimed, and then eventually they buried him there. So they think he's missing and he's still alive, but he's not. She called someone every week. That's where I read that part. Each time he called, the police told her that they had no information, Betterston said. So the same police that accidentally hit him with a car had no information, but they knew who he was when they buried him. Turned out the Jackson police had the answers all along. The department did not respond to detailed questions and has not commented on or explained how it handled Dexter's death. After this article was published, a spokesperson for Jackson Mayor Chikwi Antar Lumumba emailed a statement to NBC News offering our sincerest prayers and condolences to Dexter family. Spokesperson for Melissa Faith Payne added in an interview that the police did not intentionally harm Dexter or his family. Quote, there was miscommunication, but there was no malice intent anywhere in the whole situation. And it says this account has been pieced together with interviews with Dexter's family, coroner's investigator, along with the court records documents provided in response to public records request. A crash report, incident report, and coroner's death office records. Betterston also shared personal notes, emails, Dexter's death certificate, and coroner's reports in case information card provided to her by police. These materials show that just before 8 p.m. on March 5th, Dexter was walking across Interstate 55, a 6-lane highway, when a Jackson police SUV driven by an off-duty corporal struck him in the southbound lane.
So basically, they hit him, killed him, and then dumped him back there. Is that what they were saying?
Oh, I'm still reading it. Apparently, Dexter. So this is like the area. This is where he left his house, and this is where he got struck on the 6-way in the 6-way lane highway. Okay. The corporal who alerted the police to the collision was not injured. He was not suspected of being under the influence of drugs or alcohol and was not giving field sobriety tests. That's kind of odd that you don't give us field sobriety tests. They make everyone take that test. Nor was he cited for any traffic violations. The death was ruled accidental. Okay, that's odd. Dexter suffered severe injuries, including to his head. A toxicology report later noted that Dexter had PCP and methamphetamines in his system. Okay. Investigator from Hinds County Coroner's Office responded to the scene. He did not find identification on Dexter while examining him, but found a bottle of prescription medication in his pocket with his name on it. So that's interesting. They had a prescription medication with his name on it, and they didn't use that to identify him. That's kind of very odd. 3 days later, on March 8th, the investigator, LeGrod Elliott, contacted the medical facility that had provided the prescription and received Betterston's name as Dexter, next of kin, according to Elliott's case notes. Elliott said he called the number listed for Betterston in the facility records and left voicemail, but got no response. Betterston confirmed that the number Elliott said he called was correct, but he doesn't remember receiving a call from him and was not able to access her Boost mobile phone records to check. Elliott confirmed Dexter's identification on March 9th when the state crime lab said his fingerprints matched those it had on file for him. According to his notes, Elliott said in an interview that he passed what he found, a phone number and an address, to the Jackson Police Department Accident Investigation Squad so they could notify Betterston of Dexter's death. So they got the information, they were able to identify him, but yet they never contacted the family, basically. Once we get the information, I turn it over to the police because it was their jurisdiction so that they can do the proper death notification, Elliott said. Betterston, meanwhile, turned to Facebook where she posted pictures of Dexter with her phone number, pleading for him or anyone who saw him to call. On March 15th, the day after Betterston reported Dexter missing, Elliott followed up with Jackson police for updates. Quote, no kin has been located as of yet, he wrote in his notes. Elliott's made another follow-up call on March 30th and was told there was nothing new. The following day, the coroner's office asked the Hinds County Board of Supervisors for approval to bury Dexter remains in Parker's Field in Hinds County Penal Farm. As that request was being filed, Butterston's posted another photo of Dexter on Facebook. Have anyone saw my son? Please call my mom, his mother. And this is another photo. This is the Facebook photos that they put on him. So, as you can see, that they're pretty much just like they identify, but then they said they could not find any kin, and then they proceeded to want to bury him. And while the mother's frantically looking for her missing son in this situation, the Board of Supervisors approved the coroner's burial request on April 3rd. 4 days later, Elliot called Jackson police again. No new updates. He wrote his notes on May 7th. Butterston posted a Facebook quote, Dexter, if you're out there, your kids miss you and your family miss you. We love you and we always love you. 2 days after that, Elliot called the police again for an update and was told there was none according to his notes. He tried one last time in June and got the same response. On June 18th was Father's Day. On Facebook, Butterston pleaded Dexter directly, I'm trying to find you, but no one knows what happens to you. I wish someone would have saw you. I love you very much. Please come. On June 14th, with no one claiming Dexter's body, the county buried him in the field in the penal farm among other unclaimed bodies. Butterston was still searching. And she, did this.
Yeah, I think we.
So now what happened is, apparently there's other unclaimed bodies in this facility, this area. Now, apparently, and this is the video, and this is basically
So they found more bodies back here. I was gonna say, I'm getting bored. I'm falling asleep.
I'm sorry. But apparently that led to an investigation where there's other unclaimed bodies that they might not have. Like, this is the video.
Situation in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, to be exact. It's been revealed
We missed
215
the whole last part of
bodies were
Ziggy's Live.
buried
I'm about to play it. I fucking missed the whole part of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a whole damn video I fucking missed.
Oh,
they just sent it to me. I just fucking got it. I was like, damn, I missed the whole part of her fucking live. Like, I guess she did one back to back, and we missed it. She shut it off and then started again. I didn't know she even did that. So.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
All right, go. We'll listen to this, and then we'll pop hers on.
Unmarked graves.
Probably the same bullshit she did earlier.
In Jackson, of course. Attorney Ben Crump is now calling for an investigation. Families of the dead reportedly had no idea until last month. Some of them, those grave sites were only labeled by a number and a metal rod. Joining us to talk about it, activist Arthur Silky Slim Reed, who also works with Ben Crump.
So, Arthur, this started with Dexter Wade's case back in March, right? He was an individual who was hit by a police officer, and his family thought he was simply missing, but he was dead and buried, and no one notified them.
Well, the thing about it is that he had identification on him, Isaiah, and the medical examiner gave it to the lead detective, who said he called, didn't get an answer, and they didn't worry about doing anything else. What we're finding, Isaiah, is that Mississippi is Mississippi. It's an ugly Mississippi. And this is sad because now we have 6 other individuals that has been put into the same grave. And if you look at the video from when we first went to that site, buzzards were flying overhead. And we were trying to figure out, why are the buzzards flying overhead? But it's because they're putting them in shallow graves, and the only thing that they're putting them in is a body bag without embalming the bodies. So the stench from the bodies are drawing buzzards there. It's so inhumane for anybody to do anyone like that, Isaiah, is just horrible is what we can say. And that's not even a word that we should use in a situation like this. It's something that we haven't seen.
And what we're seeing here is over 200 people in this, what they consider a pauper's grave behind the county jail there. And what you guys are learning in your investigation is many of these families were never called, were never notified. Many of them still think their family members or thought their family members were simply missing, but they were dead and buried and never got a call from any investigators, any law enforcement officials or authorities in Jackson, Mississippi.
That's right. And one of the things that we faced being Mississippi is that they thought that we were playing the race card. We have white clients as well. There were white people that were buried the same way, Isaiah. And any human being that's buried the way that they're burying these individuals, it says a lot about the people that's doing this criminal act. And the only thing that we're asking, because people always look at us when we're out fighting for civil rights of individuals, the only thing.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up to bury people. Like some people, families were not notified, and how they're buried is pretty messed up, man. Like, look at this. Like, look at this, man. Imagine that's your final resting place. So fucked up. I just wanted to play that, but I'm sorry, I read the article like that, but like, it's pretty big. I wonder if there's gonna be like a bigger investigation with the 215 bodies that were found in unmarked graves behind the jail. Like, this is kind of crazy to me, to be honest with you. So just figure that would be an interesting thing.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen to the officer that hit that hit him.
I don't know. I think he got off because they just didn't do a sobriety test, and they just basically they ruled it as an accident, and I don't think there was an issue with that. I think the issue is that they never identified. Like, they had the prescriptions, and they had like with his name, they identified his by his criminal record, but they never bothered to contact the actual family. So that's crazy, and I wonder if there's going to be like more people who are just going to be unmarked graves like that were families that were notified. Yeah, it's a potter's field. That's correct. You're absolutely correct, Vinay. They exist everywhere.
I mean, I couldn't even imagine looking for your loved one and searching and searching and searching, not having the answers, worried to death. And then, the whole time he's there. They just, or at the coroner's office, they just didn't want to tell him.
Yeah, pretty much. They had the pharmacy, though. They had the prescription, and it basically told them his name. They could contact the pharmacy. They also got his, he had a criminal record, so they were able to identify him, but they just never bothered to contact the family and said he had no kin and just buried him in Potter's Field. And while his family was looking for him and he was missing. And then that's the same story for a couple other people as well.
Okay, well, this is okay. So the live we watched earlier, that we went over earlier, that we did the review for, or whatever,
with Ziggy, right?
What? I'm sorry.
With Ziggy, right?
Yeah. It says just had an interesting convo. Someone's about to be exposed. That's when we went over. We got like 3/4 of the way through it. We just left the rest. The one that we missed was let's talk about last night and this coward deleting your channel. Then they started one, which is going over ours, going over theirs. Was Ziggy and Jam 420 discuss what's going on these YouTube streets. And then there's another one that says, okay, just kidding, I have one more thing to say about this and I'm done. So there's been like a couple more put out there that I don't,
Yeah. At one point I thought Nicolina jumped up, actually.
That was on the one from them today, going over the stuff that I'm guessing that we're talking about, stuff from our stream, maybe. She was telling her, I guess, something about don't call the doctor's office, call the DEA. It was an interesting conversation about the Suboxone and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that'll be I think, people from different places have different stipulations, and their doctors, you know what I'm saying, do things a little differently everywhere,
The last one, she went over Pearl coming on panel. Oh, she reviewed us talking to Pearl? Oh, okay.
I was gonna say I didn't know what part of it she reviewed, but they said she reviewed it. The one in this one, they said she showed receipts, but I'm looking through here and I'm not seeing any receipts other than Daisy's live stream, and it looks like Benny's mugshot and something else, and it's not really anything that she's not showing receipts for any of the stuff with 6 Up, which is what I thought she was going to show here. You know what I mean? Like what happened with her stuff. But if you go through here, you can see right here, she starts in with that Crime Crazy Critters.
Okay.
The channel or something. I don't know what the hell that shit is, but.
Okay.
Yeah, she's still going over Benny's stuff, which I don't know why. I don't know what that means or what that's about. I think that's pretty much that. I don't know if she goes over more stuff down here. I don't think she does. Let's see. Maybe
Why
she
does that help her case? Like,
I don't know. I thought she was gonna show any kind of receipt about the stuff she was saying about 6 Up. I like 6 Up. I don't have any issues with her. What's you know what I'm saying? This shit being done is bullshit. We've said that before.
yeah,
Which it was bullshit when it happened. If I mean they've said it didn't happen. I thought Ziggy said it did happen. The chat said it did not happen. I don't know if it did or not happen. I have no idea, but I don't think it's right for either one of them to have it happen to them. Anyways, we'll start this for a few minutes. I'll go back to the beginning here, but it's pretty much I think the same stuff she went over before. If it sounds repetitive, we'll just skip through it or try to shut it off.
Me since I woke up this afternoon because I couldn't get to sleep last night. I was up. I was live till like what, past 3 a.m. and I was just laying in bed for like a few hours, just my journal.
Okay, I put it on 1.5, so that way if she starts talking really fast or really, let me know and I'll turn it back to 1.25.
Okay.
But she's not talking fast because of something she's doing. It's because I sped her up.
Okay.
Just thinking about everything. So I haven't talked to him again today. I mean, texted a couple times. He was steady, like sending stuff. Current, I don't know. He is being kind of quiet. So you never know with those situations. It's very likely if she's really that worried about what he'll put out, which I already have enough to from him. You guys, if she's in a domestic, she's trying to act like now she has her son, JBT, the older one. And then she has some of her close mods going around acting like she's in danger, that she's like in hiding or something.
Well, I would hope she isn't because that's really fucked up if she's blasting her all over, and she is,
Yeah.
But this guy that she talked to seems like he's an asshole for sharing private information and things like that with somebody, with women on
Well,
the
didn't
internet.
he just admit that he fucking lied? Basically?
Well, that was on a community tab. And the account, I don't know who it belongs to. They were saying something in the comments about that's a fake account.
Okay.
I don't know. I have no idea what. We'll go to it real fast, and you guys can check it out and see what you think, because I don't know one way or another, honestly.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just pushing it. That I'm probably not going to believe the guy.
I think it's on the community tab, and it says, "Okay, for all those concerned, I'm happy to inform you my mom is safe, remains sober, which is our only priority. That's all that can be said here. I hope everyone has a happy new year." That was 1 day ago. Okay. Then there's 76 comments here. Okay, so let's go see here. There's I can't think of the name, but I'll know it when it pops up. And it's a long one. But I'm pretty sure it's a response on one of these comments, I think.
Yeah, let me see. I still has clean hands all the time record. Still has clean hands all time record. Yeah, you haven't gotten into trouble, traders. I haven't gotten into trouble yet.
I can't find this where this comment where they said where this guy supposedly said that it's not him or whatever.
Let me see.
I thought it was on the community tab where he says he comments on there that's not him. Is it maybe on her community tab? Ziggy's maybe. It might be on Ziggy's because I mean, unless it's on JBT's, can y'all tell me where it's at? The comment that
I've seen it too.
Yeah, he makes I guess this long comment about how it's the guy, how it's supposedly his coworker with a voice changer. How in the hell would his coworker know all the drama that's going on and be able to use a voice changer and know exactly what to say to who?
No clue.
It makes it hard for me to believe. Just saying, my opinion. This is me.
Oh, okay. Let's see. All right.
All right, here we go.
And she's in a domestic violence situation, and that he's just trying to freaking abuse her with this stuff. Dude, that you bit his face. And he's gonna send me the fucking picture where you bit his face. Can he bite his own face, you fucking lunatic? With your snaggle tooth? Your like 2 teeth you have at the bottom, you bit his face and drew blood.
Oh, this is repetitive. I think we heard this.
You're in a domestic violence situation. It is definitely both.
I think we heard them about the.
Yeah, still no picture, no nothing. So this is what that's the same thing she said earlier.
Yeah, pretty much. She said the same shit earlier. I mean, she's just repeating shit. When is she, I mean, like the only, it's just fucking bullshit at this point.
I don't know. Let's talk about last night. So I'm sure it's probably a little bit of it's repetitive, but if it's the whole thing, there's no point in even watching it. Honestly, there's no,
Oh, 6 up. What if she hurts herself?
What? Hold on, let me go back.
These same people. I have proof that you've been using. So stop. Stop. You're fighting a losing battle. Here, you are going. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't have to do anything. This is not any type of threat. You just know. I know. 6 up. You know.
That is a threat.
I have a hard time believing that that's the neighbor guy or whatever, but I just, you know what I'm saying? I still think it's wrong for either of them to contact, ex-husbands, ex-boyfriends. But see, the thing of it is I feel like the same would happen to Ziggy if somebody had her ex-husband on that hated her, that or ex-boyfriend that hated her with a passion,
Yeah. Well, I don't know if 6 up would do that, but a certain group might. But I just think I was just about to say, like, I think that's just gone too far on both sides, but I think Ziggy's completely in the wrong here doing this type of shit, throwing out allegations and BS. It's just not good.
Yeah, especially, I mean, I just skipped like 10 minutes forward. I didn't, give it no time here. It's
for your degree.
I got it on 1.25.
I mean, there is things you can do with that, like working out rehab or be a case manager, help with resources. But that's kind of also, I'm also a community health advocate or a community. What the hell is it called? Community. I'm certified in that too. I don't know. It's back there somewhere. I've said it on here before. I can't think of it, what it was. I never did anything with any of it, but.
Oh man, all I remember is when she was doing those goddamn metal things where you hold on to it and it sways one side or the other or whatever.
Bowing?
Yeah, you ask a question and it goes one side or the other.
Oh my god. Ziggy, no. Ziggy, no.
Ziggy Bones. She cracks me up though with that.
I don't get it, man. It's like
I don't even know how to use them, to be honest with you. I don't even know what the hell it's supposed to do, or how do you know?
I thought originally it was supposed to look for water and shit. I don't know. I don't know. Some people use for other shit. It just seemed crazy to me. Might as well use a Ouija board or something while you're at it. Jesus Christ. 6 Up did a live stream showing Ziggy's protection order against Jim. She read it page by page. Now her channel is gone, and she showed very little of her PO from Ziggy. Police officer PO. Let me see. Bar. They're ridiculous. I don't know, man. This just seems like a back and forth, and Ziggy's just going really low, and it's just really fucking low to do this type of shit, man. Because you're really putting on a lot of blast. You never verified that these were actual statements of fact, and you're just spreading lies and rumors.
Well, yeah, unless, I mean, until we see some proof, which I'm sure at some point in time she'll post it if she has it or whatever.
Yeah, going to someone's ex is going low. Even if
So they
like
could set me up. A lot of people think that they did that to set me up. They found that the perfect moment when Jim passed away was the perfect moment. And then they try to turn around like, oh, look, Ziggy's in, needs money, get on it, No. They turned it completely, everything fucking around, but their ability to read, she shouldn't make fun of anybody about anything. She has 0. Yeah. See, I knew you were fucking doing that, Ice Pick. I was just about to say, Juniper. It says, be an awesome support person for a drug. I said I was just about to say that I was mentioning that because the guy above, Ice Peak, was going to try to say, why are you speaking on this if you're a drug and alcohol counselor? Because people need to be warned, Ice Peak, so she doesn't do this to anybody else. Okay.
what? Okay. Like, let's be real. Can we just be 100 here? Okay. She's doing like this. This is not because like the tit for tat is not because they want to like help or something like that. For her side, it's because she's pissed off because these people are fucked with her and went low against her. And then she says, let me do this for revenge. And then they do the same thing for revenge. Like, that's how it is, man. I mean, like, I hate when people just lie. It's just like, can't they just be all honest and say, I really don't like this person and I want to fuck with them? Both sides. I'm not even saying one side. I would say both sides. I think originally it had like a good intention, maybe when you criticize someone, but when you're contacting like third party contacting relatives of someone and then you talk to their ex, it's like, bro, it's just like all around, man. It's just like you want to fuck with each other. You know, at this point, everyone's fucking blind. If the, eye for an eye makes the world go blind. Everyone's fucking blind at this point. Just saying, call it as it is. So please don't. I mean, with this Ziggy excuse here, oh, I just wanted to make them aware. No, you're just pissed off and you want revenge. I mean, can we just be real? Can we not like bullshit? Stop the bullshit. Stop the cat, as you will. And the other way, and I would say the other way around. Eventually, they get pissed off with Ziggy and they go fucking low against her, and it just gets lower and lower. And each side, it's whoever goes fucking lower. Simple as that. Sorry. Get mad at me. Get mad at me, both sides. I don't care. That's how I see it.
According to her, she's not using anyways, right? All she has to do is, I mean, what's the big deal? She said she's not using. She's talked about, it's funny how I guarantee that bitch has talked about me in the past, being on Suboxone and talking shit about it. And she's currently on Suboxone and on the maximum you can even get legally. Yeah, you can do group counseling. Like, you can be the head of like with a 4-year degree, you can do those. Like where you can run a group and stuff. But one-on-one, especially if the person, so like Medicaid has requirements, like as far as what level of training or what level of education somebody
now
has to have.
She's
that
justifying the
bullshit. People who will prescribe Suboxone or methadone, they have different rules, and a lot of people who are on Suboxone and stuff are on Medicaid, some kind of state insurance. So, where did her channel go? Oh, I guess she hit it because she's a coward.
And now she's gloating.
I mean, she's trying to act like she's in some kind of scary situation. That's what she's turning it around to. That's how she's from what I hear, word on the streets is Six Up is going to play this off like she's in hiding. She's scared. She's a domestic abuse victim.
Well, how do you know she's not?
Right. I was just going to say, how do you know she's not? Shit.
I mean, you could have just talked to her abuser and then let her have more power over her. Like a toxic person first tries to control you and then tries to control how other people think of you. Maybe how do you know that he didn't just fucking, couldn't control her anymore? And then you just facilitated and helped him fucking spread rumors so that people can attack her online and you facilitated more abuse to 6 Up. Just saying, you don't know. That's why it's dangerous. But that's why it's stupid when you do shit like this, because you don't know about the situation, and you did because you were pissed off at them. You might be justified in your anger. I don't know, but like the fact is, you did something really fucked up, and you don't know the full story. And that's not right. That's not right. It's going real life, just like probably people went real life with you. Unfortunately, I'm sure some motherfuckers did go real life on you, Ziggy. But doing the same doesn't help you.
That he's trying to ruin her life. No, guys, I can absolutely see this dynamic. This relationship is a classic narcissistic / I don't know if I call him an empath, but he's definitely way more sensitive than 6 Up. It's like complete opposites. Like, you know, he clearly has empathy from what my conversations that with him. She doesn't. I mean, you've seen those relationships. She's actually abusive to him. She's the abusive one.
How do you know that?
He told her that he didn't want to be with her anymore. She went up to his face to face. This is the way he told me, eye to eye, and said, look me in my eyes and tell me that you don't want to be with me. He said, I looked her straight in the eyes. I said, Jen, you're a horrible person.
See,
What did she say, claiming that she Hannibal Lectered him or something? Like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Let's finish listening first.
And I don't want to be with you anymore. Then she acted like she was going to hug him to try to, like, you know, basically be like, oh, you know that why you're doing this, blah, blah, blah. No, she hugged him and then bear hugged him, then bit his fucking cheek until it bled.
What?
With her 2 snaggletooths.
And he didn't call the cops?
Right, he just took a bite. He just let her take a bite right out of his cheek.
He just got Hannibal Lectered and he didn't decide to call the cops? Because I'm pretty sure if you called the cops at that point, they would have her arrested. I think so. They'd probably be like,
6 Up ain't dealing with no bullshit.
They'd probably 5150 her and be like, ma'am, are you mentally okay? Is everything okay? You just bit this man's cheek. Like, come on, man. This is just ridiculous. Then you don't even show a photo. You just make these allegations. So she's like, now you claim that she's a drug addict, that she's biting people's cheeks. She's got the taste for flesh now of people. She's obsessive. She's a stalker. You even claimed that she didn't shower or something like that. It's like, bro, what the fuck is this? No receipts, sits there on a fucking 6-hour live just spewing accusation after accusation because she's fucking pissed off. Like, give me a break, man. Give me a break. If I did that shit, people would fucking be furious with me, man. I don't get it. She is gullible. Right. Yeah. Whatever, we can continue. We can discuss about Hannibal Lecter 6 Up. Apparently, according to Ziggy. Maybe some fava beans. You haven't heard nothing yet? I haven't heard nothing yet? Oh my God, traders. What's going on? What's going on, traders? You can keep on playing, Queen. Shut up.
On the bottom row of her teeth, of her mouth, whatever. A goodbye bite. A vampire. Oh my God, she's a vampire. So, and I asked him to send me a picture. He has got kind of quiet today. I'm kind of worried that he's probably like, it's definitely one of the abusive dynamic as far as like mentally, like very, very unhealthy. That's an understatement. I hope, definitely I really, really hope that you can't ever make somebody do what's best for them. But I don't know. In this situation, I really, really hope, and it's not to hurt 6 Up. It's because I like seeing people do good. I like.
Wait a minute. So Nick
I'm
and
not
Ziggy
buying that at all.
So Nick and Ziggy are going to call the DEA on 6. No lie. See, like, Nicolina just gets into the middle of shit. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, why would you ever think that's a good idea to call the DEA now? Oh my God. Did you hear that, Queen?
Why though? For what? For what?
She apparently jumped on the panel and they discussed this on Ziggy's panel. This might be not this live, but the live
Yeah,
after
I
this
think
one.
that's in other lives. Yeah, I'm not going over that. I don't even understand why she would say that or why they would go. What that don't even make no sense. I don't think.
Yeah, it's like, okay, guys, let's go to the DEA. Why? I don't know. Because apparently they don't have enough important things to do. They have to deal with YouTubers having a beef.
I've seen
Like,
people
geez.
like go from addiction or a bad situation and change their life around. It's a good example to other people. So I think it would be freaking awesome. He's already said he's a peer recovery coach and stuff. But anyways, I think it would be awesome. I tried telling him, I'm like, it's just serious. I said, please do not put yourself back in that situation, please. And I said, just for your own sanity. I tried telling him it's very unhealthy. He's like, ask me what a narcissist is and stuff, because he said people keep telling him that. And I'm like, that's exactly what she is. What was
these?
I mean, it's used for methadone, like, but she's abusing the Suboxone and she's using on top of that.
How do you know that? Because he said it?
And how? I don't think you can do that. And I don't know. I believe this, like I said, 6up takes her sobriety very, very seriously. I can't see that being true.
I've had the FBI called on me 2 times, and the police called on me 2 times, and it's a waste of resource. You should just be ashamed. Yeah, I mean, like, especially, I mean, like, they should just pass a law. If you make a false report like that to the DEA and all that shit, you should go to jail yourself, the person making the call, because that shit's a waste of time. Like, let's be real. This is just YouTube beef, man. This is just shit like people taking YouTube way too motherfucking seriously. Like, I don't even know what was the original reason why people just didn't like Ziggy, because she just fucking lied and she's just like she's just a liar on YouTube. I mean, is like, did it escalate to this point? Like, could they just not kept it to criticism and she, instead of going to her family, and they could have, and then she probably would not have gone to this extent. I just feel like this shit's been escalated by a lot by both sides. But this shit's way too motherfucking serious, man. Yeah, I know. Ziggy has gone real life. She's gone real life now talking to someone's ex. And people have gone real life on her. Realistically. Not good. Over a trip. Okay, I didn't know that. You can keep on playing, Queen. You can hear more lies. We should play the song in the background. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies.
Xanax. You can use Xanax on top of Suboxones. And that's a strict. They are very, very, that's the one biggest no-no in these clinics or with these doctors. They absolutely will not risk. Like, they will not. If they find Xanax in your system or benzos in your system.
Oh my God.
That is true. That is true. The clinics do not allow you to have that stuff in your system unless you have like a legit doctor's note from your doctor,
Yeah, I get you.
And a legit script from your doctor, and then even then they try to get you to take something different because well, of course it can be dangerous, but I mean, they're not good together.
System, you are cut off immediately. Zero tolerance policy for that specific type of drug. And there's a reason for that, because it intensifies the drug, the opiate part of it, and you can get high that way. Now, somebody who doesn't have any type of tolerance or history of opiate use, if they took a Suboxone, yeah, they would feel definitely a buzz, but it's not like how methadone is. But after, Suboxone is just different. Once you're on it for a while, well, actually, from the very beginning, pretty much, it just makes you feel normal and not crave opiates. It works really, really good. It changed my life, but you said she's selling her Suboxone too. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he gave me. I have right here in front of my face right now. she thinks I'm bullshitting, I'll send. No, I won't. But right now in front of my face, I have the name of her doctor and the place she goes to get her medication.
I feel like she doesn't even need that information. Why? What do you need that for?
I'm sure they don't take too kindly at all. They will absolutely cut you off in a second if they find out you're using Xanax and have proof of it. That's the one drug that they are definitely not okay with, that they have zero tolerance on when on those type of maintenance programs, because of the interaction of benzos with the medication. So that's exactly why she's using it. That's exactly right. It's to abuse it, to be high, to get high. Yeah, but you got to understand too that a peer recovery, it's certification, and it's not like a long-term, degree or anything. It's like a 2-month program or something. So it's not like you get like intense education on mental health and stuff like that. You get like the basics of what's allowed. You have to go by. I mean, yeah, there's certain things. You actually, basically, a peer recovery coach, what they is mainly they want people, former addicts. That's the whole thing. You don't really need much of an education beyond having a past addiction.
Now, see, I've always known 6 Up to take her sobriety super serious. She's always been very, very serious about it. She's always taken it very serious that I'm aware of.
Yeah, she did. I just don't understand the live here. I mean, like, I get the first live because you want to shit on 6 Up.
I think that her ex-boyfriend really, really hates her, and I think he went and told Ziggy a bunch of bullshit.
Pretty much. When people are buying it, there's a lot of people buying it. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's like just a waste. It's a waste of Ziggy's time. Like it's a waste of, I don't even think she should have fucking done it. She went real life. She put herself in the more dirt, more real life bullshit. She's spreading lies and misinformation about 6 Up, and it's just, just a fucking stupid move, man. It's a really stupid move. It's like, this is not going to eliminate the people that hate you. It's just going to give them more fuel to dislike you more and could do more lives on you and fuck with you more. And that's the truth. Simple as that. You just fed into it. That's all.
I wish I could find those comments so I could read them out real quick. I don't know if they're not alive because it's been a while ago. So let's see, videos. No, it's been a while ago. Community tab, just that one community tab. Maybe I'm missing that comment. Maybe because I've looked both on here on top comments and newest comments, and I haven't seen it. But there's a comment on there about something about he's the coworker or whatever. The coworker is the one that called in and said all this with a voice changer and shit, or something about that, something like that. I can't find it. I don't. Do y'all know where the comments are at for it? Because I don't know where that comment went.
Don't know. 2 years. She is calling Ziggy sobriety out. Be Tim, did you ever go listen to your 6 Up Ziggy stream to read the comments? 2 years. She is calling Ziggy. Yeah, I don't agree with calling anyone sobrieties out. Either both sides. So either side.
I thought Ziggy said she was clean, so I didn't. Hold on, I thought she said she was on Suboxone, but she quit taking it, and I thought she was just doing the thing now. I didn't think she was on anything to.
Yeah, but the person says 2 years. She is calling Ziggy sobriety out. Be Tim, did you ever go listen to 6 Up Ziggy stream or read comments? To be honest with you, I seen what I usually, whenever a Ziggy comment comes around, it's usually Tragedy Pip Exposed, but I don't really pay attention too much to Ziggy. Like, to be honest with you, it's not my cup of tea. to really endure that stuff. Like, to me, it's like, you know, I'd rather read cases, like true crime cases and stuff like that sometimes. I've seen it.
Because addicts are the best ones.
You keep going on.
No, I'm sorry. I was on the other page. I'm sorry.
Help other addicts. And so, yeah, that's what a peer recovery coach basically is. And yeah, there's other like stipulations and stuff like that, but it's not like getting a degree, you know. Other excuse, Sheba, is that she was in a domestic violence situation and that she's scared and in hiding. I mean, I do not, it's not okay. But I couldn't imagine living with her. But it's definitely not okay. I hope you just like, I don't know how she will be. She's caused so many issues at that house. So she doesn't pay.
So a third party reached out to the jerks to get a hold of them about the sister, Jim's sister, but not his children. They made that clear earlier, right? None of the children were involved.
Yeah, I think it was the sisters, yes.
Okay.
Which I still think is fucked up. Which I still think is fucked up, to be completely honest, because that shit should not, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
I don't think you handle anything properly when you put that shit on the internet. It's like, okay, let's say she's spreading terrible lies about the ex, okay? Let's say that's the situation. How does making into a drama on your channel going to improve the situation? It's not. It's just going to make the situation more contentious for people in real life. The shit should be handled offline, where they contact her and give her a call and say, hey, can you shut the fuck up about this on your lives a little bit? Maybe have some respect for this individual. And then if that doesn't work, you know, deal with the legal way. But like, you're never going to solve a problem by being like, yo, we're going to we're going to blast it on a rival's channel who doesn't like you, and we're going to make that situation improve. No, that you just kind of resulted in a fucking implosion of drama. Okay, let's be real. And honestly, I don't think you did it at the kindness of your hearts, guys. I'm just saying. Let's just say that much.
Trader says hashtag stop matching energies.
Yeah, true that. I'm just saying, can people be a little honest here? You didn't do it for the kindness of your heart when you did that. I'm just saying.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much to the lady that sent this PayPal. I want to make sure I tell you thank you. It just came in and I don't want to be rude. I just want to make sure I tell you thank you. If you're listening, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting, and I appreciate you. Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
He works to be able to live there because the person that owns the house is his boss. And so that comes out of his paycheck automatically. She doesn't pay fucking anything. So I think it's hilarious that she tried to, you know, make it seem like I was such a user of Jim and I'm such a, you know, it's just everything she is, she was directing at me. Everything she is. You get a notification? Oh no. Singing praises of the cow. Yeah, so I don't know why she even played around like that. Why Six Up even with the skeletons in her closet, like, are so that she has so many enemies and such an unbalanced like life, and I don't understand why she took that risk. She had to have known she was going to be everything. It was going to backfire. But honestly, when you're in active addiction, you don't think about consequences. That's why I have an impulsive taking problem, because of my past addiction.
It's like repetitive from earlier, huh?
Yeah, it's like, man,
it's all the same stuff, but there's still no receipts at all. I wonder what
you're not going to get receipts. That's the problem. It's like she just makes these accusations, and it's like you just did like a 6-hour live and you had no receipts, bro. And now you're talking to Nicolina about calling the DEA. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with this shit, man? Like, bro, what the fuck? You know what would have been simpler? You know what would have been simpler if you would have just ignored her and just been fucking just did your own thing. I mean, like, that probably would have been simpler. But now you're just going to have like 20 people making lives about you, talking about how big of a piece of shit you are. And it's just like, you know, just saying. It is what it is. I don't know. I don't know why people don't take these.
Tim's like, I'm fed up. Fuck, I'm fed up with this shit. I've had it.
Yeah, it's like
And I don't know why here. I'm gonna go forward and see why the hell she was showing what I thought her and Benny got along. I thought they were friends. So when she started showing his shit, I don't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
We don't have to put I'll put the screen up so he's not getting like.
Yeah, I don't even know why she's showing someone's criminal record or something.
I thought they were cool. I mean, like until earlier. Well, I'm sure earlier was like she was probably like, "What the fuck?" You know. Here, this is hold on. This is crazy.
What?
Whoa,
Shut up!
Wow. Earphone alert. Earphone alert, bro.
What? Hold on, I gotta do some investigating.
Should have said sleuthing.
County, Texas. Court records.
She's Googling, guys.
Trying to investigate.
Uno momento, por favor. Lindsay. Benjamin. But Ben for short. We're buddies like that. I call him Ben.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I thought they were friends when.
Bro.
Whoa. What is going on here? Hold on. There's a pending warrant for whatever this is. That's traffic, though.
What the hell? What the hell? Ziggy.
Yeah.
Which one? 1214.
Why'd you just
23.
do that?
Ziggy's making friends all over YouTube.
I wonder if this is the right. I might be in the wrong county. Online impersonation. Okay, yeah.
Who did he online impersonate? What the hell?
Let me see here. I'll search Vine link.
Why look up this guy's criminal record, man? What is this?
Oh yeah, she's like straight
Sticks Up?
searching. This is like, I feel like this is doxing somebody out. Like when you do this kind of shit right here.
Yeah, man. Like really?
Like pulling up their information and putting, you know what I'm saying? Because those records have all kinds of information, like birthdays, addresses, names.
Yeah, BK. Yeah, BK. We're talking. She's looking at BK. Yeah, I don't get it, man. Like, doesn't the guy have enough?
Say Ziggy is not me. You better put that Ziggy.
Yeah, Ziggy is looking up BK's information.
That I was just sent by AB.
Doesn't BK have enough problems? Why do you have to fucking cause him more fucking issues, man? That guy is.
I don't know. She said they were cool, but
I wouldn't be cool.
Look, this is Ziggy Bones. This ain't me. This is Ziggy doing this shit.
Oh
Don't
my
put
God.
that on me.
Yeah, I know. Ziggy doing this shit.
Yeah, this is her fucking. This is her thing.
That's really.
Get off of it.
Yeah, he would. I saw the way he would really be charming to Brandy and you know, and a couple others that, you know. So I could see. He came off like as the best person, just such a nice, great guy, and very manipulative.
Okay, welcome to YouTube.
But he
You'll
burns
find
bridges.
out that
It's
quickly.
sad because why do you don't bite the hand that feeds you, for one.
There's a lot of people that
Yeah, he
pretend
is
to be
dozy.
nice, but they're pretty manipulative.
Allegedly.
I'll find that
That's
out
what his
soon.
ex-wife says. And with his mental health issues that he has while using, on top of that, it's just exasperating the symptoms.
Are you a doctor?
Yeah, because he particularly worked on you, though, Brandy. He was like, I noticed. I mean, he was like, he really put it on. Like he was like he was always so like, love you, girl. You know, just just always.
Yeah, it's kind of
always, like,
Benny
working on
Keys
you and stuff.
way. He always says love ya. Wasn't he in chat earlier today? Yes, he was actually. So he's definitely, you know, got to become aware of that stuff.
We're ready to finish here. We'll play a little bit of this and then we'll jump off here.
Yeah, because this lady's just repeating herself. How do you do
Yeah,
fucking
this-
6-hour lives, man? Repeat yourself. Like,
I don't know. I just skipped another, like 30 minutes. So here we go.
Yeah, here we go. I mean, at least this is helping me with, you know, relaxing a little bit before bed, you know, until she yelled in my ear.
Right. I was going to say until she gives you a wake up.
Jesus Christ.
Until she says.
Okay, I'm back. So I'm kind of and disappointed because I got a really good opportunity to do some readings, like for people at an event. I just say, well,
wow.
I mean, I guess I could get an opportunity to do.
Tarot readings with those things, those metal deals. They move
She
like
does.
those sticks.
So she uses a tool that's used to look for wells, mystical tool to look for wells to read tarot cards now. Jesus Christ.
Well, she does her, it's got that, it's like a little metal thing that goes back and forth, sways back and forth, you know?
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I swear. At least dowsing rods, yes. She's using dowsing rods to read tarot cards, yes. And she's using tarot cards to I don't know, to read people online who she has no personal contact with. So how would that work mystically? I don't know. Maybe the water is, I don't know. It seems like a lot of fucking too much work today. Queen second, yep. Let's play more. Maybe she'll actually point us to where the receipts are with her dowel rods. You know, maybe that will point to where the fucking receipts to all these accusations are. Maybe they're under the tarot cards.
Well, there ain't any in this stream. I just went through this one.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
if you go through the other one,
yeah.
I think there's honestly, I figured she would have shown some by now, like, you know, at least the ones that she has, but she actually said she did record the call, but like I guess like she only got like a minute and a half of it because the call pretty much deleted itself. Like it wasn't available when she went to go back and listen to it. The call was like gone.
Oh my God, are you serious? Oh my God.
Yeah, she had like a minute and a half that was saved, but she went back to listen to the call that was recorded and she couldn't because it didn't save it all. So
oh my God.
This is the live that she did earlier. I think we let's see here. This one's 7 hours ago, so 7 hours ago would have been after ours, right?
Yeah, that would have been after ours, and she would have been talking to Nicolina, right?
Well, and this is that Jamie James, or whatever, Jamie James. She was in the live over here, you know. She yeah, she came in I remember her coming in the chat earlier.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, a minute and a half doesn't help. Yes, the one most important call, it didn't get recorded. Sure. Yeah, I would think that would be like the first thing you would check out to be recording, especially if you're just like, this is going to be your revenge on someone. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's not even...
Like if I was like that, I'd probably be like two fucking mic. Like I'd have like an old fashioned recorder by me and the phone too, just in case. Go back to 1990.
Well, and I figured he would have called back, or you know, he would have called her and been like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, or something. You know what I mean? But I, from my understanding, I don't think she reached back out to him again. I think it was just like they talked that once or twice or something, and then that was it. I don't think they had multiple conversations.
Yeah, I mean, like it's kind of like she's putting her reputation. Well, I shouldn't use that word. she would be putting her reputation on the line by doing something like this. I mean, like you're putting yourself out there. We're making these allegations. A tape recorder from 1982. Yeah, I'll grab the fucking tape recorder. Well, use the old-fashioned way, guys, just in case. Okay, is there a part we're gonna play? Because maybe like.
I don't even know how anybody can say anything about me going real live. This felt like straight in my lap. I was live. And he
It
came
is
in
real
chat
life.
in front of everybody and started trying to frantically get a hold of me. I didn't know what to do with it. I was like, I don't know. This could be, this. But I knew a couple years ago he had tried to reach out.
Okay, so this is what is this portion?
This is
damage control.
I think she's trying to explain that she did not go real life. That he's been trying to get a hold of her for a while.
Yeah, it's called damage control. It's like, oh, people are calling me a real lifer by doing this and getting pissed at me.
She said that Six Ups X came in her chat and was typing in the chat frantically trying to get a hold of her.
Yeah, and you could have just blocked them and say, hey, guys, don't contact me. I don't give a fuck.
Or if you had to speak with them, tell them to talk to you privately.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's definitely going real life.
I'd prefer, not at all. But I mean, if you had to, you know what I'm saying? It's just the first 20 minutes is all you really need to hear. Oh, shit.
Okay. All right. Let's listen to this.
All right, here we go.
Oh, so I was like, I was like, I wanted to know some things. Like I had some questions and I knew that he would know the truth. Like what type of stuff she's really been up to. And so I figured, like I said after it, that it was very likely that they could get back together. Like he could have been just very upset with her at the time. I very much knew that this that this definitely could happen. And I do have part of the call recorded as proof. It definitely was not somebody on a voice changer. I talked to this guy for over 2 hours and he knew details about everything going on in this. Here, let's play the minute and a half, this minute and a half clip that I have here.
Okay.
From our conversation.
Did he know you were
I've never had
him?
something like that happen where my phone, like the phone call thing didn't, like Fred called twice and today, and they're both recorded. But anyways,
sorry, I put him. I don't
here he is. This is.
It was my little brother.
So.
I got my little brother coming here because I'm scared somebody's going to break into my home.
So is that the guy? Is that what she's playing right there?
Yeah, I mean, what state is she in?
I have no idea.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know what state she is.
When I got to the back porch, that box was open. A ladder key was on the ground. Now, the only reason why I know it was her is because she knew I was going to be gone that day a lot longer, and she knew that she was in the box.
Wow. So you think that she would? Do you think that she would like try to get you jumped or something, or do something crazy like that?
Yeah, she's gonna have somebody come up here. Listen, she told her own son that she was gonna have somebody steal shit from me so Ryan would fire me. She's been trying to keep this house, right? She had Ryan believe in everything. Ryan was gonna kick me out to fire me and let her come back, right? Until I showed Ryan everything that I had today, okay? And she was gonna bring that motherfucker back here because he's living with Scotty, 5 minutes from her mom's on Petersburg Road.
Wow. So no wonder she wanted to go there. Wanted to get her mom.
He just sounds like he's being vindictive.
Yeah, he's being an asshole. Complete asshole.
Cupcake said mute it. All right, we'll go. What do we live? Why? What's going on?
Is there like a timestamp to avoid, Cupcake?
She records everything.
Yeah, I would think that for a 2-hour call, she would record the entire call. Why are there so many people on YouTube? It's crazy how stupid people can actually be. Well, welcome to the world. I'd rather watch the next live where they review Queen and beat Tim. She reviews us?
She reviews us reviewing her?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get cursed up.
Reviewing us, reviewing her. What a clown show.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get yelled at a lot, and she's definitely not gonna like me, and I don't care if anyone likes me, but whatever. The next live after that, she did 4 lives in a day in less than 24 hours. Holy fuck, man!
I don't think were they all done today. I don't think they were.
Well, 3 of them were done today.
Like over the last probably 2 days.
Jesus Christ, man! Protect your ears, Brim. She's loud. I think you will be surprised. I'll be shocked, actually.
You can ask me anything you want, anything you want, and I'm gonna tell you.
I wish I would have messaged you early on, but I was seriously scared of you because I thought you were really scary like her. Like, I mean, see, I'm serious. She's like the most evil person I've ever met in my life. She has not left me alone. I do not.
Welcome to YouTube. I could show you a few others. Pretty evil.
That's the clip that I, for some reason, his brother kept calling. His brother Jason kept calling. They call him Jamie. So 6up's ex or boyfriend, whatever he is now, his real name is James. I guess he goes by Jamie at times. And he did send some screenshots. He sent some.
Oh my god!
I hope she don't show those. I really hope she don't show those.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god! Like, this is not gonna help you, ma'am. This is just gonna make shit worse.
I don't know. We've all done. I mean, I've done stupid shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like maybe she's angry.
Yeah, it's like this doesn't solve
everything this guy says, and he just sounds like he's a fucking vindictive ex, that just wants to put a bunch of bullshit out there and get mad at her and make people not like her. I feel like if he was with her for a year, he knows how YouTube works, and I'm sure she's probably explained to him how YouTube works. So
yeah, man, and I just think it doesn't solve anything. It doesn't do anything. It just causes fucking friction and bullshit. And it's like you're putting your reputation out there. You're kind of fucking yourself over because you're going to be the one that's going to take the heat. This guy's going to disappear like a fart in the wind after he does this bullshit. And you're going to be the one taking the heat because of it, and just stupid. You know what I mean? It's just really stupid. You went, this is just too low, and it's just you fucked yourself. Completely fucked yourself. I don't know. I think you should not have done that. I think you should have just not continued the cycle, but that's just me. Anyway, Queen, I'm going to skedaddle. I'm going to head to bed. Got work tomorrow.
Yes, I'm going to be right behind you, man.
You have a good one.
All right, we'll talk to you later. All right, yeah, they stay away from the earbuds while I listen and see my voice is loud and it carries and shit, so sometimes it is what it is. Hold on, traders. What are you talking about? I feel he is very aware. I feel that he used Ziggy to take something away from 6up. She cares about because he lost her. That's really what it sounds like, huh? That's exactly what it sounds like. And it's awfully funny. He went straight to Ziggy, who she doesn't like, who they don't get along, and she fucking reviews Ziggy. I'm sure he knows that. I'm sure he probably has heard her talk about Ziggy on her lives and all that. I mean, as her boyfriend, I'm sure he probably had heard her talking or, over talking about stuff. I don't know. I just feel like it's some shady ass shit either way. And I feel like he definitely was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to fuck this and fuck her. I'm going to call, I'm going to call or message Ziggy and see what she's doing and tell her, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then I'm sure he probably doesn't realize how crazy YouTube, like these YouTube streets are. But I mean, he's got to know a little bit, He seems like a scorned lover. It's crazy. All right, here we go.
things between him and her 16-year-old son, where, yeah. You guys, this came, I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't ask for any of it. I didn't ask also to have to be harassed for 2 years and have to get cameras and get a protective order and had to like completely go off YouTube because people were like spreading lies and like harassing me so bad when Jim just passed away, contacting Jim's family like within days of his passing. Like, are you there, Jim? I know it is crazy. Like, I don't understand how anybody can find it okay or make excuses. Oh, I'm still sick feeling. And I still feel like kind of sick. And that's why I'm sniffling even more than usual. Yeah, I know I sniffle. I know I'm not on fucking drugs. Like, come on.
See what I say earlier? I don't think she's on no drugs. I think she needs to take some cold and Tylenol and flu or some Benadryl or something, because she doesn't sound very good. She's sniffling nonstop. She don't sound too good. Shit, 'tis the season. Everybody's sick. Shit, everybody's got something going on.
So, yeah, I've had CPS here like numerous times because of her. She lives an hour away. My window was.
Now, see, that is fucked up. You know how we feel about the kids and shit. I just don't think, I mean, we all do some fucked up shit. No, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm not perfect. I've done some fuck shit, you know, like I've involved myself with people who have done fuck shit, and that's just the same, you know? So, I mean, I'm not perfect by any fucking means. I don't think any of us are. But, I don't know. I guess if he would have, I mean, I don't know. I feel like she should have taken into consideration, like, this is his ex, and, you know, she already knew what the fuck was going on. I think any woman would have known what was going on when he was reaching out, you know?
Broke out of my fucking car. Do people not understand? I don't know for proof it was her.
Looks like they don't care.
Well, see, she said, I don't have proof it was her. So you can't sit there and say it was her. You can assume it was her, but you can't say for 100% certain it was her if you don't have any proof or anything, you know? I mean, I guess it would be easy to say, yeah, it was her. I didn't know they lived an hour away from each other. That I did not know. I thought they were like 12 or 13 hours away from each other. I didn't know they were that close to each other. That's what I didn't know.
I know. It's like they don't care. Like, it's okay because it's happening to Ziggy, and Ziggy can handle it. Ziggy can handle it. It's okay. We're going to make money off of it. Ziggy won't, you know, hurt herself. She's, you know, she's.
Well, they're not going to make me feel sorry for 6 Up. You can't be serious about your sobriety and use at the same time.
Well, supposedly she's not using, according to, you know, which is, you know, I don't care what she's doing. I don't. And I don't care to talk to that dude ever again. And at this point, I don't want back and forth on her shit. I don't want anything to do with her. Seriously.
It's like just a dead horse.
People would just leave it alone. It would just die. Like, I would just, like, you know, if you would stop, people would stop making excuses for bad behavior. It's insane. Just because they don't like me or something, you know? I could not believe, like, some of the excuses, like, people were coming up with, or the lies that they were putting out there, or trying to gaslight. And, you know, always, like, the only things that they have on me is they talk about, like, my couch or my drapes, or, you know, just my playing with
your
my hair
or whatever.
This petty ass shit. She's worried about subs paying her bills. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know Ziggy like that. Does she do like weekly things or something? Or yeah, I was gonna say, why'd you talk to him to begin with? I mean, I'm glad she has no interest in talking to him again. You know, Here we go.
I know. Like, are you serious?
If that's all you got, people, you're sad.
That's bullying. That is not reviewing. That's bullying. What is wrong with people? Sit there and critique everything about everything, you know, instead of my actions. You know,
exactly.
They have to pick everything else, like, because they have nothing. They're just mad that
I mean, all you guys have to do is live truthfully and be honest, and good things will happen for you too. Like, just continue. I just continue doing the next right thing. I'm as honest as I. Oh my gosh.
And if
I
they're
don't know
trying
how
to say that
to
this was
say
some
that right
kind of
now.
setup, if they're trying to say it was a setup, then if they set you up, then that makes them just as despicable as they were.
Right? I haven't even like.
Wait, what the fuck? They talking about a setup? What do you mean? Who? Wait. Who the fuck would be setting him up? Is she thinking like 6 Up and the boyfriend did this together? What the hell? A fucking setup. Well, what the hell's going on here? A fucking setup. I never even heard anything like that. Did that get traders? You seem to know a lot about this. Oh, hold on. Yep, hold on. Wait. He said he set her up. Where can you tell me where those comments are at? Because I can't find them. I don't know where I can't find where he was typing or talking or any of that. She said there's like 2 or 3 comments, but I can't find them. Hold on. He said he set her up and it was all a lie. Checks Jerks community post. Yeah, so TPE's post. See, I thought there was supposedly a comment that was from somebody like Ghost something, and they said it was from this guy, and apparently it was a coworker talking a bunch of shit with a voice changer or something crazy. I don't fucking know. It sounds super sketch. I mean, honestly, it really does. But what do I know? I mean, shit. I have no fucking idea what all's going on here. So I checked that JBT, which is her son, and I was checking that because that's where I thought it was. Okay, here they go. Yeah, see, I was wondering here. This is on Tragedy Pimps. So here's the screenshots. Where were these taken from? Tragedy Pimps. Where was those screenshots taken from? Can you tell me? Okay, they were in JBT's comments. That's what I thought. So I thought that's what somebody said. Here. So here, this is what it says. Okay, this is Pearl, the one that came up here earlier. This is her post. This is a screenshot of the comments left in the last 2 hours on at the Kid 415 community post about 6 Up. These comments were left by James. Yes, the same James. The ex that Ziggy's source for all those horrible stories. Now he's saying the opposite. So what now? Hold on, let's see this real quick. I guess this is kind of small. This is kind of super small. Anyhow, I can't. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can zoom in on this stuff because my eyes I can't read that. It's say what you will, but I can't read that tiny little writing there. But I will go get this other post and I'll read it real quick. Okay, so here we go. Now I can zoom in on this bad boy. All right, here we go. So the post here, let's see. Let's read this out. So it says Ghost. Let's see. Ghostopedia 9981. Okay, so how do we know this is even him? I mean, how do we know this is him? But anyways, it says 6 Up didn't do anything wrong. It was all a setup on Ziggy to make her look fucking stupid for doxing me when I was in the joint and for telling the cops I busted out her window. See how quick she bit? She looks real dumb now. It was all made up. And no, she isn't using drugs at all whatsoever. And it wasn't even me she was talking to. It was my coworker with the voice app. Karma Ziggy. See, that just don't make sense to me. Here's the second one. This is 1 hour ago from the same username, which is the bottom comment. The bottom one right here. Okay, let's read this one here. But we will get one thing straight. Yes, we were going through a breakup, but that's been over. And not every last thing that goes wrong in a relationship is only one person's fault, period. So you all can quit with saying she was in such an abusive relationship. There's always 3 sides to the story: his side, her side, and the truth. Well, that's between me and her and God. Just goes to show how fucking gullible and hateful and judgmental you people are on here, okay? I'm at fault for a whole lot, but I refuse to be told that everything just that went wrong between us was absolutely all my fault and she never did anything wrong. And if you believe that, then you're even more fucking stupid than I thought. You people need to get a real life. And Jennifer, there you go. Now, do you see how easy it is to get someone to believe what you say on here? 5 minutes is all this took. Be fucking careful who you're talking to on here because you never really know them. I apologize, and it was really all made up to prove a point. That's all. Now stop bashing her. She's done nothing we said. She's a great person, a good mom, and genuinely cares for her people. Just because we broke up doesn't mean I won't protect her. Get the fuck out of here, you gaslighting motherfucker. Are you serious? This is fucking insane. Okay, here he goes. What the fuck? Oh my god. I apologize, and it was really all made up to prove a point. That's all. Stop bashing her. She's done nothing. She's a good person, good mom, genuinely cares for her people. Just because we broke up doesn't mean I won't protect her. After you just bashed the hell out of her and did all kinds of stupid shit here. She's like had 2 lives done on her and shit now. And you have, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Take that however you want, people. But it's so easy to make you all jump when I said jump. No, that ain't, no. No. You don't do that to somebody you love. You don't do that to somebody that you care about. You know that you, come on, man. I don't know. If that's him, he's foul as hell for doing that. If that's not him and that's somebody making shit up, then they're foul as hell for that too. Seems fucking sketch to me. Yeah, that's not love. That's manipulation. Straight up. That fucking was some gaslighting shit. Oh, I'm gonna protect her. Protect her? What the fuck? Look what you just did. Are you fucking serious? Good lord. Whether you're with her or not, I mean, look what the fuck you just did. You know, I mean, does Ziggy supposed to go out going off what he says? And now supposedly it's not you, it's some voice changer. And so you were sitting there telling your coworker all this stuff to say and all this and that. That's no. You know, you don't do that to somebody you love. Fuck no.
Mention 6 up for freaking months. I don't talk about her. And you know, that should show people that was a setup, or which it wasn't, but if it was, I knew it was probably, you know, they were arguing at that time. I knew it was going to be short-lived like that. I know how this shit goes in those tumultuous relationships when people are in active addiction. Okay, so I knew that they were probably both using as I'm guessing. And I don't know, he could be abusive AF. They're both probably abusive AF. I am not making excuses for this guy or anything of what he might have done to her.
But you didn't contact him. He contacted you.
I know, he contacted me and like was begging me to contact him. Like, it's in my chat on Empress City. Like, he came in my chat. That's how he contacted me. It wasn't an email.
Yeah, like it just. So I feel like if he did do that, then obviously he's been listening to 6 Up, you know, like as she's been on here, and he knew, by the crazy shit that goes on these YouTube streets. She's probably told him crazy shit that goes on. And I feel like either he did it out of spite, and it is true that what he just said, or that's, I don't know. It's all fucked, ain't it? Ain't that fucked up for him to even do this?
It wasn't like, had he emailed me and stuff like privately, I don't even know like if I would have responded, because he was so adamant in Empress Ziggy, and I was like, I thought about it, huh?
And he was acting all suicide, like he wanted to unalive himself and everything else. We were trying to be nice to the dude.
Yeah, I know. I was really, I talked him down for 2 hours, dude. I was basically the whole call was me like talking him off a ledge. He was like acting like he was like, it's like he was like claiming yesterday that, or the day before, that he was wanting to unalive himself. So he supposedly wasn't actively like that, but he said he was.
Yeah, that's not fun. No, hell no. Yeah, he's threatening to take his own life and all kinds of crazy shit. What the hell? What? That don't even make no damn sense. And I would not be talking. No. What a disaster. What a fucking disaster. Yeah, the more she talks, the worse it gets. Like, and I feel like that guy just told her a bunch of shit. Like, even if, I feel like most of it's a lie, but even if it was true, I feel like he like pushed the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like extended the truth. I don't know.
And so he was crying like a baby, like straight up, guys.
I don't think it was a setup. I think it was him. I think he was angry. All their people keep saying, "Oh, well, he was an ex. He's probably lying." Well, maybe not, because sometimes more truth comes out of an ex than anybody.
Well, he could be lying on some stuff, for sure. I mean, or exaggerating, because when people, I'm not saying like this dude's like, I'm just saying,
it just shows what she is, and it's not okay for her to attack.
The only thing I find proof, like, or anything that's even type of worth anything from that conversation with him is the screenshots he sent me between him and her son. But it's something that it's a 16-year-old son, so it's a minor. But in it paints a pretty sad picture. So I don't want to get involved in their shit. I don't want to in their family stuff. That's like all messy crap. I have, and that's what they did to me when Jim was dying, or when Jim
they got
died.
in the family crap, and that's not what you do. But now they're trying to act like you got in her family crap just because someone sent you messages between two people. Isn't you in their family crap? You didn't post those messages.
No, I haven't posted those messages. I showed a couple people. I showed you. I don't know if you even had a chance to read them.
Yes, I did. I read them. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of facts in there, and it's a really sad reading.
So we're supposed to believe he is being manipulative and not her when he has validated things you've long suspected, right? I don't know why people aren't using their common sense. I'm not going to mention like certain channels, but I was like disappointed in a couple people, because like I just didn't think that I thought they were smarter than that. I thought that they were better people than that. But no, people are trying to capitalize off this and make money off of it. And go ahead.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that don't like Ziggy, so I'm sure there was other people that like went over it and shit, or was talking about it. I'm sure. Shit, she could be talking about us too. Fuck, I don't know. All I do know though is we've been on here 2.5 hours and I'm getting fucking tired. Shit. You guys want to hear? I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'll put the link in the chat so you guys can finish watching this if you want to. But I think from this point on, I really don't have any interest in continuing to talk about it. What's done is done. I will say, I was whoever that Cindy lady is. She came in and cleared up earlier that she wants it to be stopped. People to stop talking about it. She said that that she got paid back and it's done and over with, and it's time to move forward. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, let me see here.
Go ahead, take over. You guys.
So let me see. There's okay, so I'm going to share this a couple times. Here we go. All right, so there's the link to finish watching it if you guys want to go finish watching the live that we're watching now. It's completely up to y'all. This is the one here, and it says Ziggy and Jam 420 discuss what's going on these YouTube streets. So that's the live that we're watching, and we're about 20 minutes in. So if you guys want to pick up where you left off, you can go watch that. If not, then I understand because I'm done with it too. Hopefully they move forward, and I hope 6 Up is coming back at some point in time when she's ready. Anyhow, I hope you all have a good night. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Thank you for the love and the support, and I appreciate y'all. And I will catch you guys tomorrow.